Let's take a look at how PQAI finds combinational prior art, which is also commonly referred to as 103 type prior art. And doing a 103 type prior art search is important because if you look at the breakdown of the rejections that people get from the patent office when they file for their inventions to be patented, then you would see that a majority of those rejections are obviousness rejections, which means that the examiner could not find a single document which is disclosing your invention in its entirety, but the examiner was able to find 2 or 3 documents which together seem to disclose the invention, and the examiner feels this combination is this combination makes sense and it is obvious. So to take a very simple example, let's say your invention is a firefighting drone that uses dry ice to put out fires. So in this example, your invention constitutes of basically 2 different ideas. One is that you have a drone that fights fires, and then there is another concept that it will use dry ice to put out the fire. Now what PQAI can do is, let's say if it is not able to find a single document where there is a drone and it is used for putting out fires, and it also uses dry ice. So that means all the features of your invention are not disclosed by anybody else in the prior art. But even then, in these cases, what an examiner can do is they can cite 2 documents, one of which could be disclosing a firefighting drone that uses something other than dry ice. So say it uses water spray to put out fires. And then they can pick another document that says that a fire extinguisher is possible, which puts out fires by using dry ice, right? So they can pick these 2 documents, and then they can combine these documents, and they can put forward an argument that once people know that drones can be used to fight fires by doing a water spray from the above, then it makes sense that instead of the water, somebody can think of using better means to fight fires, one of which could easily be carbon dioxide, solid carbon dioxide, which is dry ice, right? So when we put this invention itself in plain English language in PQAI, then you would see that a number of different combinations are suggested, one of which, as you can see, shows exactly this kind of a combination, where one document is saying it's an aircraft that fights fires, but it doesn't say anything about using dry ice, and there is another document which shows using dry ice is one way of tackling fires. So by showing these combinations, PQAI can inform you as in what is the most likely prior arts that the examiner could cite, not only by citing a 102 reference, but also the most commonly cited 103 reference.